How's it, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have the big brothers of my favorite, or one of my favorite bookshelves in today, the Definitive Technology D11s. I always had the D9s and I sold them last week. We had an unfortunate little incident where my son we were doing some renovations and I moved them to the side and he was walking on his phone, not watching, and he walked them off the stands. So I had a client phoning me up asking about a set, and I said, listen, I've got a set for you, cheap if you don't mind the two corners being chipped, but the speakers are perfect. On a positive note, drop test on these, absolutely freaking brilliant. These things are built like a flippin' tank. Fell off the stand. It fell a hole in the floor without the front aluminium face even having a mark on it. And then as it went down, it chipped the paint on the other side. I think I took a picture, I might add it in. You must see how thick the paint is on these. So build quality, impressive. Did a drop test for you guys. Anyways, so I replaced them now, the D11s, and these are in white. I was never a huge fan of gloss black. So I thought, let's give the gloss white a try. That's something you don't see too often, and I think they might look good. And then we'll also do a little test on these, pop them up, see what they like. So this video will be two parts. Well, it's going to be one video, but two parts. The unboxing, going over the speaker, and then we will get to testing. And I will let you know if these are, I think these have a very good chance of being the best bookshelf I've tested. That throne going to the Monitor Audio Studio, that's a hard one to beat, but let's see. Okay, so these are on special at the moment for dirt cheap. I think, geez, guys, I can't remember. I think it's like 12,000 or something, and this is a 22,000 Rand retail bookshelf speaker. So on top, all Definitive packaging is very nice. You get this welcome booklet in a nice little matte black box. Let's see how we're going to do this. I think best will be to take them out and put them on the stool. Okay, so they always come packaged with the polystyrene, very well packed. You guys can see there. I took one out now, and then you'll see how nicely Definitive does all their packaging. At the bottom, let's just get this tape loose. And there, you actually get the real packaging, how they do it. Look at that. It's just, man, I just love unboxing Definitive products. Look at this. It comes in the bag. You get the Definitive logo on there. So we'll just nicely open this. Go. Oh, the white looks nice. Sure, but I'm going to leave the felt there to put it down on. So at the bottom you get these anti-vibration pads. You get a hole there with a threaded insert to attach it to the stand. Let me turn them upright. We're going to go to the back first. Look how nice this is. Piano gloss white. This is the left speaker. They are left and right. I'll show you why now. Very nice binding post. Definitive Technology, designed in California. Pristine paint. Guys, if you've ever tried to paint something, this is pristine. The top. So I actually like this. On the black, it was black material. So you never actually saw. Now you can see this is the passive radiator. So there's a big passive radiator in here. And I'll show you guys a picture of that cutaway. Then you have the aluminium face of the Definitive Technology embossed in there. Let's turn it around to the business end. And again, the grill, same material as the front, like a gray. And gray and white for me, especially doing kitchens and stuff, it's very in at the moment. I love this look. So let's take this off. Okay, magnetic grill, then you've got this protective polystyrene paper, or whatever you call that thin anti-scratch paper. And now this is the business end. As you guys can see, if you have not watched my D9 video, they have their tweeters offset to the side. This is why they are left and right. And you can go and watch a few of Definitive's video about how technology, they try and incorporate technology into design and make things, you know, it doesn't need to stay old school, it can be new. So why this is like that, if you put a tweeter in the center and you have your angles, the audio comes off the sides at the same time, which causes a diffraction. So if you move it to the side, none of these are the same dimensions, which takes that completely out of the equation. Then they do a big aluminium tweeter. Now, aluminium tweeter brings out detail, but they can be harsh. So they have this ring radiator, this eye lens over the tweeter, so it breaks up the harshness, but still gives you the clarity and dispersion. This is a big driver from them. So this is their 6-inch, but it's a BDSS design. So if I can bring this closer and you guys can see, there is a rubber on the outer and inner. So look at the excursion. So what that does is it gives you maximum excursion from the driver. So a 5-inch can give you the excursion of a 6. A 6 can give you the excursion of an 8. And then they have a wave guide over this, again, to guide the audio where it needs to go. So all of that makes for a very, very design focused speaker. Look how nice. That white and the aluminium and then the gray grill. Hey, how beautiful is that? Man, that is design 101 right there. Guys, I can't wait to put these up for demo. I can actually put them up now. I'm still finishing up a few other videos as well. We're going to be having some giveaways. A small giveaway, but a giveaway soon as well in another video I need to do. But I'll be right back with the testing of these. Cheers. Okay guys, demoing these now. These are absolutely sublime. I'm going to take off the covers. I'm going to put them on top of the clips for now. We are going to try some royalty-free music again. I'm getting fed up with the royalty-free thing. So let's try it again. Let's stream. Let me just go onto the Google app. Okay, hold on. While I'm looking for this, played a bit of songs now. They aren't properly played in, but I did sit now for about an hour because I know the D9s very, very well. So I know what they sound like. I was expecting these to not sound much different, you know, have a bit more bass, but actually they sound way different. They have more bass and they have more detail. So maybe while they were adding more bass, they also tuned the crossover to be a bit more on the highs. I do not know, but they do sound a lot different. I see that on the D9 won the award for, what was it, the French something, but I prefer these. Not that the D9s are still brilliant, I just prefer these, but I always like a bigger speaker. Okay, royalty free. I found a few new ones now. Let's see what these are like. I'm going to go to the back and then we're going to run through these. Volume's going to be moderate. selected those three tracks because there's a bit of bass. The last one has some jazz. There's a bit of high coming in the first one. There's a lot of high on the second one, just so you guys can hear how well these perform up high and how well they perform down low. And again, being passive radiator design, you don't have any problem with port chuff, and they normally punch a bit higher than where you would expect them to punch. But for reference, I'm quickly going to pop on the Monitor Audio Studio, that is like my defending champion of bookshelves, and play those same three songs, and then you guys can hear if you can spot the differences. And I'm also going to be doing it at the same time, because this is the first time that I will be comparing these two head to head. So let's quickly switch over. Okay, one of my all-time favorites, if not my favorite bookshelf, Monitor Audio Studio. As you guys know, this is a studio grade bookshelf monitor. Having a ribbon tweeter, having a MTN design, mid tweeter mid, ported at the back, slot ported. These are quite a bit more expensive, but not that much more. If we take the special price, yes, but if we take recommended retail, these are in the 30s, those are in the 20s, so not that much more if you're going for this level. So let's play those same three songs. I'm going to go back to the back and let's hear what they do. I've not changed the volume, it's all the same. Having not changed the volume, let's see, I might up it a bit because these might be a bit more demanding, but let's hear. Let's go. This must be the closest shoots out I've ever had. These are so close. If I have to be critical, like in very critical, this ribbon tweeter is ever so more refined than the aluminium tweeter. But the bass on the definitives dig down that bit more, which you would expect from the passive radiator and the BDSS design. But the mid-range on these trump the definitive. So either way, I don't think you got to be very critical on a high scale of bookshelf listening or monitors at your computer or whatever. I don't think you can go wrong either way. You need to decide what sound you like I always say, audition your speakers. But this is a toss-up. I cannot decide. Looks wise, I think the DefTech definitely takes it. Although I do love this design, I do like the gray. Man, it's hard. Both are very well finished. Those can be by-wire. These can't. These are straight one terminal in. These being titanium binding posts. Those being able to by-wire aluminium. Yeah, it's difficult. It's very difficult, guys. But okay, my point was not to say which one is better. There's not a better speaker here. They both do what they do very well. I hope you guys could hear the differences here. So 9 out of 10 on the DefTech D11s. I give them 9 out of 10. Build quality, 10. Sound, 9. Looks are subjective, but I give them a 9. So overall, I think 9 out of 10. And I think these are going to have the same rating. My biggest gripe always with a bookshelf is that they need more bass. Both of these deliver a lot of bass, but they still don't deliver the bass of a floor stander. But still, for near field listening, and even on like this, more than enough for most people. So 9 out of 10 for both of these speakers. Hope you liked it, guys. Let me know if you would like some more bookshelves, which you would see to go head up against each other. If there's anything that you would like to see that's coming that I've not done, or yeah, basically it's next time while I've got it all hooked up, I'm going to do the clips again, do the shootouts on those. Those are phenomenal. So stay tuned for that. Till next time, please like, subscribe. Cheers.